So talent development is one of our services. Big words for really looking at the whole process from hiring through to firing or retiring. So basically you bring somebody in and they leave. That's what talent development to me is all about. And we help clients with everything in that cycle, whether it's the acquisition part. Acquisition, another big word. We like big words in this industry. About bringing people on. So how do you hire people? How do you recruit people? We work on interviewing. We work on how you can create the environment through engagement that people want to go and work there. Your best way of acquiring new talent is having people recommend. So John says to Pat, hey, this is a fantastic place to work. You know, I really would love for you to work there too. So acquisition, the first stage. Second stage is really how do you bring on people, so that's onboarding, and how do you get people to be comfortable? I worked on a project a few years ago where within 6 months they were losing 50% of the people they hired on. These people were making 6 figures plus, so you can do the math about that. It's just a waste of money. What they realized when we did some research was, in partnership with the client, was that the culture was very unique. People came in expecting one thing and finding another thing. So we helped with their onboarding, and what was fantastic about it was really turned around the retention issue that they had. So saved them a bunch of money, way more than they spent on the program that we developed for them. Once the person is on board, often nothing happens. They're doing their good job, they're happy, they're coming in on time, they're not doing anything crazy. So HR kind of relaxes, training relaxes, operations relaxes. That's probably a bad idea because you want to be developing people. You want to be building people for your next position. You want to be building people for, well, what are they going to do? How are you going to keep them? If you're working with millennials, for example, millennials are probably likely to leave within 2 or 3 years. It's just kind of the mindset. So if you don't want that to be their mindset, you're going to have to work harder to make that not be how it goes. So you're going to think about, oh, maybe after 3 years, they're going to need 6 months off to go to sit on the beach in Bali. Or maybe they're going to need to do volunteer work every other week. Something kind of creative. Going through the talent management cycle, what can sometimes happen is the company goes through bad times, there's a change in the market, they have to lay people off. You don't know when you're going to be laid off. It sucks. There's nothing really nice about it. But we help companies with what's called outplacement. Outplacement is really helping somebody to get through the emotional upset of being laid off. When I was laid off in London a long time ago, it really felt like I'd failed. It really felt like I hadn't done a good job. Actually, it was just because the company was having tough times. It really wasn't personal. So we talk to people about outplacement and help them to get back on their feet, work out their finances, and move into something they want to do. You may have heard this, but sometimes when you lose your job, it's actually a gift. It doesn't feel like that at the time, but it can be a gift, and you find something you really love doing. And that's, you know, that can be an answer to your prayers sometimes. It just may not show up in the way that you thought it would.